settings. When you start out, you're going to start with normal difficulty settings, which has some great tools for beginners. So, as you can see the fish where they are in the water in normal mode. You can cast out to whichever one you want to catch. The lighter color of green they are, the easier they are to catch. So let's go for this green one here. I was a little bit off to the right, so it looks like I'm actually going to be catching one of these two. But you'll get the hang of how to direct your line once you've played long enough. And then I'll show you the really cool overlay that pops up. See that? So when you actually hook a fish, which you do just by yanking your right hand or whatever controller you're using to fish with, yank it ever so slightly, you'll hook the fish, and then you can reel in. Hopefully it'll nab a fish that's a little bit more feisty so that I can show you what it looks like when there's a real fight going on. Turner! Hey, thanks so much for coming by, and thanks for the subscription! Good to see ya! Thank you for that. Awesome. What a guy. But, yeah, so when we nab this fish here, which looks a little on the orange side, should give us a bit more of a fight. So, what the goal is to reel the fish in, and you gotta pull to the right a little bit when it tells you to pull to the right. You don't want to get into the red because that'll snap the line, and you don't want to get to the blue because that means there's too much slack, and it'll get away. So, there we go. I love that overlay. It's kind of like if a real fisherman in real life had AR glasses. Ooh, fancy carp. We're keeping this one. Look at those graphics. What a beautiful fish. Alright. Keeping it. But yeah, that's what normal mode is like. And then you can switch over to hard mode. There we go. And then you have this tablet which shows you roughly where the fish are. So kind of point in this direction. Flick a little bit of the wrist. And then when the line turns red, it means you've got a bite. And then with this one, you don't have that overlay pop up to direct you, you know, how to catch the fish. Eventually, as you play, you'll kind of learn how to determine, you know, when you need to pull to you know, fight back against the fish. And the line itself will turn blue when it's too slack, red when it, you know, when you need to stop reeling so hard. And then it'll turn green if the fish becomes disoriented, which means it's super easy to reel in. Alright. So, reel this bad boy in here. And there you have it! Regular old common carp. We're gonna release that for XP.